What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. I want to welcome you guys back to my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 Modded Edition. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far, and if you are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into the next video.
It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This month has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Veiled threats.
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
What's a translation droid doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
I never said you were coming with me.
Placating retraction. Oh, of course, Master. Please excuse my choice of words. I did not mean to imply that you would have no choice in the matter.
I have more questions.
Of course, Master.
How do you know me?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who's your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated.
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
What do you mean?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
How was I locked there?
Clarification. By locked, I meant Sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Nah, he just keeps you know. How'd I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Why was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty.
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How'd they find out?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
What do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there any left?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
The HKs love that stuff. Forget them then. I need to get the hangar bay off of this rock. I had some questions. Well, maybe.
Of course.
Okay. Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
You know, was last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Maybe you can ask something else.
Of course.
Looking for the Paragus hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
What about the override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Is it possible to contact him using a comm link?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comm link would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
There must be another way.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Alright, I only want the codes those miners have, and when I have the codes... Let's get some dark side.
Warning, Master.
Starting down the dark path.
Exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Alright. Giving you an order to assist me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
So how do I get the code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master. But I am afraid that it will do you no good.
You have the code, then give it to me.
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed music. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. I suspect, once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed. You said you already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes,
What an idiot.
Master.
He's such an
The
asshole.
Code is maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
And how can I bypass the voice print?
Answer, Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Uh-huh. I have more questions. What is that body?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Screams?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
You can play back his voice. Can you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
If I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Alright, hold on. I know what I have to get him. Never mind. Alright, got some dark sizzles. Not many, though, I don't think. Let me look. Go ahead and play your thing. We're, like, pretty much right on the even Stevens. I wanted to get that trophy, that achievement. So we just gotta get the voice print ID. He had some goodies on him. Let's save it after all that. Okay, where are we right now? Alright. The fuel depot. We'll be back, obviously. That's where we just rolled in, literally. These guys are funny because these droids, they're the big guys with a flurry attack, they're done like Christmas dinner, bro. That's it. Like, they call it a day. There's the imprint center. So excuse me. All I have to do is get this wing dang to
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
to speak
Greeting.
to speak into that to get out of here. So first thing we're gonna do is equip modifications. Upgrade is compatible. But we can do an underlay, environmental. There you go. Might as well. That's all we can do right now. Unfortunately, we don't have a vibro blade that's upgradable. So let's talk to this clown. Sup, Bich?
Greeting. It is a pleasure. Recitation. Oh yes, Master.
5.
Oh, wait, that didn't work. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. 1 second.
Recitation.
No. No, what? I'm trying to find it.
Of course.
Well, let's see.
Recitation. Of course.
Alright, let's see. Tell me again.
Descending mute.
Alright, you said you already have the code, but you need to know the code. Can you speak the code?
Objection.
Yeah. Persuade us. There you go.
Irritated objection. A recitation. Maintenance. There.
Thank you. Yes, that's all I need.
Confused query.
Nope. Bye-bye. Now we can open it because we have the voice print. Alright, let's go deal with these clowns. I really like the fuel depot. This is where we actually get like proper... That's a double kill. You might as well. Who wants the bread? You want the bread? You boys are getting the granadas. Oh, that was a double kill, boy. There you go. Alright, we're kind of trapped on this end. Minor sonic detonator. Oh, bro, it's like you just shut up is what we're saying. I love this guy. He always looks like frenzied. He's like, I want to get you. But ironically, these guys are weaker than any of the enemies we've faced so far. Just hit him with the flurry and call it a day. Let's go. Let's go. See, I didn't get a chance to get the flurry in there. See, I prefer that flurry animation as opposed to the spin one. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. We'll do a little swap-a-doodle-doo. Boop. This really... Oh, what's up, dude? I know you want this bread. Oh, whatever. We'll stun him. Kind of a waste of time. Little spin city on that one. Actually, was there anything in here? Oh, right. This is one of those rooms that just did not matter. Let's flurry his butt. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Critical, and then power it up. Oh, you little... See, those animations, they usually didn't happen until you reached a certain level. So really, those spin ones, it's not supposed to be doing that yet. It must add a variety. I think that may be one of the mods. Normally, you're supposed to have just the basic stuff. Alright, attributes. What does it recommend? It recommends dexterity. I totally understand that. I think that's what I'm going to do. And the next one, I'm probably going to do intelligence. Skills-wise, I'm going to do... I have 5 of these. I think 1, 2, 3. And then... I could do, like, maybe 3 into 1. Like, 3... Like, focus on 3. So, like, boom. Boom. And then we go 1, and then focus on these 3, maybe. Next time we upgrade. That seems good, honestly. Alright, we got some powers. Let's see what it recommends. Well... I don't need throw saber yet. Stun. I'm gonna get stunned for humans. It's gonna be good. Good stuff. No gloves yet. Aw, man, I could have done that. I'll do the fortitude saves for the time being. Oh, shoot. I forgot these explode. Let's chuck a nade and call him a day. There you go. I should have done that first. All right, that's where we got to go. We got to walk. Dun 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 dun. Reflex package. Well, let's see. Do I want a reflex package? That gives you a reflex boost. This one's a 14, and I think it's a better one overall. So we're gonna rep that bad boy. All right, let's go to this terminal. Sonic Center. Let's access the logs.
Finish the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands. Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
Jedi.
Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy. That the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War.
Alright.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korta. Korta said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Korta and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korta wouldn't.
Well, they cut him off. Did I get that?
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
How did that go? I'll get there in a second. Access log. That'll give you the voice print ID. But I got it from him already, so.
I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
So basically you have to get enough, the reason it says that is you have to get enough logs of his voice to recreate all the tones to say it properly.
The maintenance check on the droids...
We already have the code.
If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility, and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Alright, back to the functions. Alright, we got the logs. I'll do that in a minute. Subroutines. Check for exits. Trace source of the breach. Okay, check fuel lines. Check other exits from the fuel depot. What are we doing? Turbo lift. Hold on a minute. Ventilation system. Trace source. Did we already do that? Comm systems. We're on diagnostic. Signal unit destroyed. Alright. Cameras. There you go. Can't do anything with that. Fuel line sensors. There's T3 there. He was dumped. Used to be a damaged T3. Metal case. Yeah, that's something else. Airlock camera. Alright, return to the console functions. And let's do it. Enter the code.
Maintenance control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Money. It's honestly, it's easy enough to just troll them. It really is. But it's also a lot of fun to like go and gather all the voice recordings if you want. You know what I mean? That's always nice. Skadoosh. Let's get a save because it's been a while. I'm gonna have so many save files, but it's nice to have a bunch in case things go wrong. You know, worst case scenario, you gotta respawn it, but I'd rather be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I need a suit, don't I? I think they're gonna make me get a suit. It's out here. Yeah, it's in the door. Spacesuit. Tons of inner doors. Alright, let's go. To the space. And I also remember they sped this up, because back in the original KotOR, they moved slower than the last. God, she's on steroids, bro. Is that part of the mod? No one, that looks, okay, that looks totally realistic. Look how fast it is. Holy testicle Tuesday. Bro, they ain't even joking around. Wow.
It's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Hey, look up. Readings are correct. Anything to report?
Huh? What are you doing out there?
Got him. I'm just taking a relaxing walk.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Something wrong?
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paragus fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents. Right in your path.
Looks like I'll have to hurry then.
The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Now, I remember the docking procedure of this stupid thing. Takes like 13 years. And you have to sit there and watch it, unless the mods fix that. I don't know. Alright, the docking procedure. God, everything looks so different on PC. It's been optimized for this. You gotta watch it. That part they didn't change. Hey, look at it this way. The time we lost, we're gonna lose here, we made up for when we were walking at Mach 10. Because that definitely wasn't that fast before. They definitely increased it. But that was just like on steroids, bro. There you go. It took 30 years, but...
He has come.
See, I think that's cut content right there. I don't remember that. God, the Mach 10 of it. I love it. So therefore, our next target is going to be us on the Harbinger, and that's going to be a step in the right direction. Oh, I took some exhaust gas damage. Not much, though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media, facebook.com/DanQ8000 for live streams and other content, Twitter, DanQ8000, Instagram, DanQ8000, and Snapchat, DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, link in the description. If you want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description. Be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. Alright, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content, but until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble wildin' wild on these violent ends, hit Q8000. Wait a minute, hold that style, it's dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding, tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving, fire back. If they ain't vibing, lie with that. Got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard, just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators. Night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters, move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is Noxel, you damn fools? Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game.